Hi guys. Okay, we're back again. All right, so this time around we're looking at a different pair. This is the third pair for the week that we're expecting for this week to turn out, but there is a current counter trend trade going on. There's a position that is being held up until this point. Yeah. Give me a minute. I want to check something. Crash 50. I think it was crash 50. Let me check. Hold on. Okay, yes. Splash 50. So, give me a minute. Okay, so sorry about that. I needed to save a document. One of the analysis I made, the video, I needed to save it. Okay, so at this point, this market is bearish. Seeing this market as being bearish, I think I probably will just draw the bearish line. Let's say from here. Seeing this market as being bearish. Yep, from here. Ooh, nice. Whoa, nice. Okay, so the market is bearish. See market come to this area as bullish area. Captain, this was like the lows that we had, the low points that we had. Then I would indicate the highs too. This was the highs. This were the highs. Yeah. So yeah, this was the high also. This was another high. Also, this was a high. So we have current lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So we had market trending down. It's still in a downtrend. So what we're doing here is it broke a structure. We're waiting for it to come back tapping the. So we're still following the trend, but this is like a counter trend setup, right? Before this market's going to change character, I would want to see it break above this high here, this high point here, this high point here. I would want to see it break above that high. If market should close above this high, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. The market should close above this high here, body close above this high, then it's a change of character. But as at now, it's not yet a change of character. We are still kind of counter trend, trading it. All right. So let's go down to 4 hours to see why this thing is a counter trend, why we're buying. So this was the last low that cost a last high that cost a low below this low, right? So a market did this to change direction from this point. So, but the minute I saw this directional change here, when market broke above this point, that was when the entry came in because this market was broken with a star. This is like a star pattern. So it was broken with like a star. So what we have here is kind of more consolidation before it to shoot up to that same zone or area where we're expecting the market to get to. So, but at this point, we're still watching, and there's a zone there. There's a zone here, yeah. At this point, this the blue box. It's a zone, and we have the ultimate for the daily order block area. Yeah, we have the daily order block area, which is this. And also we have two further 4 hours order block. This is 1 4 hours order block here. Yeah, and this is one. So either the market comes back to this point, rejects. I feel it to get to this zone because it needs to come into the daily order block. So I feel it to get to this zone, but regardless, it is still within our sell zone. But for now, the market is still bullish, it's still buying. So if you wanted to trade this market to continue the buy move, I would say this is like the overall zone where this market is going to be in. The overall zone. Let me just do this. This is like the overall trading area. Yeah, the overall area where you can buy, like your trading range for a 1 hour, for a lower time frame, right? This is like your trading range, yeah, between this point and this point, because there's a break of structure here or change of character. Either ways, no break of structure. Yeah, break of structure. So you'll be looking out for entries around this area to buy. Is there any entry here? There's no fair value gap, no fair value gap, none except for this order block on 1 hour here. So you may come down to this 1 hour order block here and give you a little entry. There may be a little entry here. Yeah, there may be a little, just very little entry. You may come back to this point, this 1 hour. Yeah, you may come back to this 1 hour order block area and give you an entry to buy it. You're buying it long, so I believe it's going to be a long market. It's going to be a very long market. So let's watch and see. But overall, we're waiting for the sales. We're actually waiting for the sales for the week. We're waiting for these sales. All right. So if you're following, I've dropped 3 pairs now. The first, the second, the third. All right. So please follow through so you'd would like, see what we have for the week. You can make profits. I don't do signals, so I might not call the trades for a signal. So, but if you follow through, you would see where to. This is why I do backtest. Backtest will teach you what we are looking out for. So when I do an analysis video, you know what to look out for and follow through from there. All right. So I'm gonna save this pair. I'm gonna save this as well and also take a picture. So I have to post it on my socials. Yeah, that's all. 650, 50 index. All right, so okay, if you're not subscribed yet, please do well to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so when I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified that I just dropped the video. All right, see you guys in the next video.